Hello, members, and good morning. Happy September. We hope that you're having a good time. We hope that the month is starting with blessings. We hope that you're still building and you're continuing to build, and that your projects are on course. Chances are they're not because of COVID, and we have all gone through that. But we believe that all will be well. Slowly but surely, brick by brick, you will get to your destination. We announced that on the 1st of September, which is today at 10 o'clock, that we shall be here with a big launch. We have been teasing you for the week. We have been giving you hints here and there. A few people got it right, others got it wrong, but today we are here for the big reveal. As you know, Builders and Co-Creators is a platform, it's a social media platform that was created 6 years ago with the intention to remove the pain out of the construction journey. This is where we share ideas in building and construction. This is a marketplace for us where we source and we supply. This is where we share innovation and and technology, discussing things that are happening in the first and the second world and how applicable it is in our environment. So this is the place to be. This is where we discuss ways and means of taking the pain and the mystery out of construction. And as I said, this is a marketplace. A lot of you have sourced work from here. A lot of you have gotten suppliers from here. We have brought you sales and deals from members and from manufacturers in the, I would say, in the building and construction industry. And today is no exception. Reason I say this is because you know us as the admins of this group. We are always going out there looking for meaningful partnerships for you, not just partnership for the sake of it, meaningful. And what I mean by meaningful is it must make sense to your building and construction journey. So we are here today with one such partner, and we are going to be revealing that shortly. But the reason why we bring these partnerships to you is because we know that there are groups of people, maybe because of your location, maybe because of your gender, maybe because of your financial muscle, you have a certain unique pain to yourself. So we create this partnership so that any pain, regardless of where you are, who you are, how much money you have to build your project, you are doing it as painlessly as possible. So a lot of you guessed that we are having this launch today, this partnership with Builders Cement, and you are right. So perhaps I give you a class, yeah? And so with us today is Arthur. Arthur Bore is the head of alternative channels at Builders Cement in East Africa. He looks after the region, but he sits in Nairobi. And so there is no better gentleman to come and help us launch this partnership. And we'll tell you what the partnership is about as we go along. So Arthur, would you like to say hello to our members, please?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Quite an honor to be here this morning and to unveil this partnership with you. Thank you.
Excellent. So Arthur, perhaps we start by you telling us why this partnership is important to you and why Bamburi, why Builders and Co-Creators. We know why Bamburi, because you're one of the leading cement manufacturers in this region, but why Builders and Co-Creators?
So Bamburi Cement, as you know, is a cement manufacturer, but over the years we have become more than just a cement manufacturer, but a building solutions provider. So one of the aims of the company is that we would come and have like-minded partners who we can work with towards enhancing and enriching the building experience for the homeowner. So Builders and Co-Creators, just by looking at its history, it's a marketplace where people who are in the journey of construction come together and are seeking solutions. So for us, one of our objectives as an organization is around innovation.
Innovation.
Is also around creating solutions for the homeowner. And this seems like a good fit where we can come together and partner towards providing those solutions to the homeowner. The second thing that I'd like to mention as well is that this has also been a journey for Bamburi. In the last probably more than 20 years, we've been doing trainings with masons, we've been doing engagements with different cadres of those who are in the construction sector, the material suppliers. We have done this with the architects, the quantity surveyors and engineers. And now we are looking to get to the last mile, which is the homeowner. So this then provides for us a good platform where we can be able to do this.
Excellent. So your stakeholders are very important for you. You have done this with professionals, you have done this with the masons, and now the homeowner. So if you're a homeowner, there is nothing you will build that will not need even a spoon of cement. Let's face it, a cow shed, a car park, a chicken house, a mabati house, a site house, your mansion, the road, your parking, everything will require cement. So you can't be in a better place than it is here. And for us, why Bamburi? Because it is the leading cement manufacturer that is very innovation oriented. A lot of the things that you see in East Africa and in this region are actually originated by Bamburi, and they have solutions beyond cement. A lot of us only know Bamburi as a cement manufacturer, but as you speak with Arthur, we learn that there's a lot more that Bamburi offers to you in your building and construction journey. We call them solutions for purposes of this discussion. So, Arthur, there is a big gap between the homeowner in terms of knowledge and what you can offer. What has the journey of Bamburi been in bridging this gap? How have you helped people to learn?
So, like I've mentioned, one is we've held trainings over the years, actually since 2001, and we have trained masons, and this over the years has amounted to probably more than 250,000 masons who have been trained through this platform. But then we discovered that even as we go ahead and we train the masons and we provide information for them, we realize that there's a gap with the homeowner. The homeowner is seeking to have a project which then will befit their how they would want to be portrayed or the way that they have invested. So you want a quality construction project at the end of the day. And realize is that gap. Whereas we train the masons, but the homeowner does not have the same kind of information.
Yeah.
So that's then how we have come to this platform. The second thing also is in the year probably 2002, 2003, we had a physical building information center. Based in Mombasa Road.
Yeah.
You would come visit that center physically, and you'd be able to access books, and you'd be able to read up, you'd have someone who you could talk to. But this was limited because just one, and we're dealing with a whole country or a whole region. So being that it's one center then becomes difficult. So then how then do we progress and have discussions with the homeowner, which is a lot more grown towards people who are in different parts of the country. The third bit which then we did and went ahead is we actually launched an initiative which is called Maskani. And Maskani is a platform that provides technical support towards the homeowner or a potential homeowner. So this is from when you begin your excavation up to the point where you have your roof. And this is through technical support all through and advisory services that you get as a homeowner. So it's a one-stop solution. So Bamburi is not just a cement manufacturer, but providing you solutions that you can work with, and you can be able to draw our knowledge, our expertise, and learn from that.
Excellent. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Members, if you're online, I need you to take a moment to share this video flight or tag your mates or, somehow call them so that they can come and join us. To reiterate what Arthur has said, Bamburi is taking this bull by the horns and saying, we have the product and the solutions and you need them. So how do we bridge this gap? This is part of the reason that we are on this platform today. They have trained masons. After you say 250,000 almost, More than 250,000. They are heading to almost 300. I believe, maybe I exaggerate, but that's a big number. And they have done it everywhere in the country, and they keep doing it. And we will let you know when the next, Mason training will be, so that you can get ready for that. Beyond that, there is a quality need. If I myself, as a court or Noka, wants to build this mansion, and I'm not too sure that the person who's building it for me will bring it to the level that I want with my image. If I have a certain image that I want to align, the person or the establishment that I can trust to bring this to the image that I want, that I envision as a homeowner, is Bamburi. And they have done this through a product called Maskani. Yeah, and Arthur, you'll tell us more about Maskani, where they provide technical support and advisory services at every level. Yeah. So before we go to the next question, Arthur, maybe you want to tell us what other products beyond cement Bamburi is projecting or giving out to our members and members of the public. So you've mentioned Maskani and cement.
So other than cement, there's Bamburi special products, and then the Bamburi special products we have ready-mix concrete. Ready-mix concrete is for those who've seen trucks with a concrete mix at the back. That's what's delivered to site. It's done to individual homes. It's also done to mid and large size projects. We have paving blocks. We have concrete poles, curbs, channels. Those are derivatives of cement. We also have material testing. We have a mobile lab where we are able to come to your site and provide you with actual quality tests on your concrete. We provide advisory on the type of materials and how these materials mix, and how you can be able to have quality, the right water that you use, the quantities that are required for you to have an appropriate mix.
Yeah.
We have cube testing so that you can tell the actual strength of your concrete. And all this we provide through this mobile lab. So those are part of the services that the company then provides. We have mixed designs. If you're putting up a project, so we are now moving away from a concrete mix, which is 1, 2, 4, 1, 1.5, 3. That's volumetric. We're now moving towards weight, which is a lot more accurate.
Yeah.
Because when you mix and you transfer the mix from your what you're using, receptacle, whether it's a wheelbarrow or whether it's a bucket, onto the drum, there's a loss in translation. So what we'd like is that come to us, we provide for you a mixed design based on the specific materials that you have. The 124 does not apply to all materials. 124 is varied. Your sand is different. The sand that you get from Machakos is not the same from the one you get in Naivasha. It's not the same as the one as quarry dust. The aggregates are not the same. They have different sizes. So come, we'll have this discussion and we can be able to assist you to get a proper mixed design for your project.
Oh, nice. So members, beyond cement, there is the advisory, the technical advisory, there is the support, there's the ready-mix concrete. So this is very applicable, say, to people who are building flats or even the individual homes. They actually mix for you and deliver. Let me tell you how that helps you. You do not need a tank, that you hire or buy on site. You do not need water connectivity if that is the need at that point, because they bring it and they mix it and they actually pour it, right?
You don't need a gang of Koroga.
You don't need that gang of Koroga that come at 5 and must work until the next morning. You do not need them, because Bamburi is bringing the solution. It is mixed in the right ratio, and ratio is important, members, because a building just collapsed in Gashia, was it yesterday? Part of the reason why those things happen is because the mix is wrong or the barring is wrong, and so you want to partner.
The quantity of water put.
The quantity of water put, yes, or the mix ratio is wrong, and therefore it's important that you partner with somebody, with an organization or company that will do this for you, so that you have a certain sense of assurance that in terms of quality you're good. Then there is a mobile lab. You're building something and you've called it cube testing, where they test the weight rather than the volume.
The strength.
The strength, yes, the strength, and they do that using weight rather than the volume.
For the mix, it's done by weight. Yes.
By weight. Yeah, so there is that. All this at pointing at quality assurance, at strength, at posterity, and then obviously they have the designs, that you can actually call and be and be advised about depending on your size of property. And then tell us about Benasto, because I think this is a big one.
Yes, so Benasto is also one of the solutions that we provide. And this is a company that provides building materials, and we are in different categories. So there's tools, so you have wheelbarrows, we have shovels, we have electricals, we have waterproofing, we have door locks, we have ironmongery. So these are items that we supply through our hardware outlets, but also open to those who would like to buy directly from us. So the idea of Benasto is to assist you as a homeowner to have variety in terms of your building process. And like we said, Bamburi is not just a cement company, it's more. So this is living to our word that we have more to offer you.
Excellent. So Benasto, because I know that would be new to a lot of people, has all these other things that you require for building, like door locks, like ironmongery, like waterproofing, all those things. They even have wheelbarrows and shovels. Yeah, you can actually buy from them. And when Bamburi says that they're removing the mystery and the pain out of the construction journey, they mean it, because really you might have everything, but you forget about waterproofing. The place to go is Benasto, which is a Bamburi product. They do not manufacture.
Sorry,
you have roofing, yes.
You have paints.
Yeah.
So all these are finishing products for the end user, and those we partner with local manufacturers. And like you've realized that partnerships for us is big. So partners with manufacturers, partners with builders and co-creators as an avenue to reach you. There's also now the end user where we'd like to partner with you directly.
Yeah.
And serve you in your project.
Excellent. So it's partnership through and well, partnerships work, So before you say, oh, now Bamburi is quitting cement, now they're going to be making roofing. No, they're partnering with manufacturers who they have tested their quality to be at par with the quality that Bamburi promises you, so that the pain out of the construction journey is actually negated completely, and you have a one-stop place to go, if not for the material, for the inquiry and for the information. I see we already have some questions coming in from members. Somebody is asking, Arthur, how long will the partnership run with Builders and Co-Creators? How long will this run for?
So initially the partnership will run for 3 months.
3 months, he says.
However, being that it's a partnership is about value. And value is more value to you as the homeowner, to you as a prospective homeowner. So the more that you see this is a valuable partnership, the longer that we have it on board. So initially it's 3 months, but the timeline is actually dependent on you. So the more we engage, the more we are able to add value to you, the more we are able to provide solutions for you, the more we are able to partner and create beautiful projects together and construction advisory services that we provide, the longer we'll be here.
Excellent. So yeah, not to worry about the period of time. We have having this to see if you need it and how well we can use it. So the partnership could be ongoing. And when we say in Builders and Co-Creators that we have partnerships, there is always value to you. We always make sure that we gain value for you in terms of information, pricing, payment plan. You know how we do. We never really let you down. So take advantage of these members, make inquiries, ask questions, and we'll let you know how to ask questions. You can ask questions on the thread that we post, or you know our numbers, we'll share them again. You can ask so that we guide you to the right place for the pain in the construction journey to be totally annihilated. All right, Arthur. So during this partnership, what should our members expect from Bamburi?
So you'll expect a few things from us. One, we want to be transparent. 2, we'd like to be honest. 3, we'd like to listen. 4, we'd like to provide for you our expertise over the years that we have built. We'd like to share our knowledge. We'd like to share where you can get our products and our services, how these products and services will be of benefit to you. We'd like to demystify some of the challenges that you go through in construction, and being that this is a journey we've walked with several of the homeowners, this is something that we'd like you to benefit from. So do not walk in the dark. Please engage with us, and we can be able to share all this information with you. At the end of this, we'll be able to share our contacts, and based on the contacts, you can be able to reach us. And once you engage with us, we definitely will be of service. We'll be glad to offer that support to you and build together with you.
Excellent. This is good, Arthur. The reason I'm noting the things you're saying down is because it's very much in tandem with what our objectives are. Members, why Bamburi is important, you already know, but the experience of how old is Bamburi in this region?
67 years.
67 years of experience testing, cross-testing, cross-analyzing, comparing with competition. Bamburi is really a power ball of information regarding, building and construction. So we want to take advantage of this experience, the transparency. And here, what we mean is that today we have Arthur here, and increasingly we will make you know how to communicate directly with Bamburi, and you return to us and tell us that they listen, because you must listen to us. We are the people that you're working for, and so you are going to listen to us. Please speak back. No, I don't mean talk back. Communicate, and you will get response from Bamburi. We promise. By the time you're done with this, we promise that you will nod your head when we say that Bamburi has been with you from the start, and it's moving on with you in your construction journey. Yes, sorry.
What I want to mention is we are because you are.
Yeah.
And we cannot exist if we do not have you as a homeowner. But the other thing I'd like to mention is around the time that we've been in the country, we are also part of a larger group which is called Wholesome.
Wholesome.
Yes, which is present in more than 80 countries. And there's a lot of experience that we've gained from first world countries to developing countries to countries that are similar to ours. So similar experiences, similar challenges. So there's a lot of cross-sharing of information that we can build and adapt it to our own local environment. So this is something that we would like to share with you and be of value as a homeowner.
Excellent. Arthur, when you say we should expect simplicity and honesty from you, what do you mean?
So let me give you one example.
Yeah, if they can hear you.
Yes. Yeah. So let me give you one example. One example around simplicity and honesty is, as a company, one of the things that we like is we provide you information which is beneficial. So I know one of the challenges that homeowners face right now is cost, and cost is extremely a big issue.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't want that you compromise the quality of your project because you are trying to cut costs. So come talk to us. There are ways you can manage your costs, but not necessarily affect the quality of your project. So we have certain products that you can use that add value to you as a homeowner, and we'll be discussing that. We probably will also have practical examples and experiences where you can pick up.
Yeah.
So that is one example. A second example, which is probably a pain point, and some of you have experienced this, I've seen it on social media, where when we talk about transparency, when you buy a bag from Bamburi Cement, you're assured it's 50 kilos.
Yeah.
And for us, that is the transparency we want to provide. That you're assured that what you buy is what you get. So for us, those are just two examples of what you can benefit. There are plenty more. We just don't have the time to be able to.
Yeah. So members, when we were coining this partnership, Arthur did challenge us to actually go and check if all cement brands in the market that say they're 50 kilos are actually 50 kilos. There is usually a half kilo, or quarter kilo, or we even got about 80 grams, no,
3 kilos.
3 kilos less, 3 kilos less, 2.1 kilos less. So it's on the paper, it's written 50 kilos, but not always. Not always. I will not mention brands, but not always. One thing with Bamburi is the 20 shilling difference is because Bamburi is being honest, or the 10 shilling difference, depending on where you're buying, is because it is always 100% 50 kilos. So do not be deceived by the 10 shilling difference because I know you're doing the math, I need 1,000 bags, that will be 20,000. My friend, you're getting less cement, or you're getting something about quality. So always be sure that you have that in mind, so that you're getting quality and value for your money. So cost is not what you spend. Cost is how you can use and how well you can apply what you buy. All right, that is how we are going to define cost in this environment. Okay, so then there is the support, because you say that there is a technical support and the education. Members, for the period that will be in this with this partnership, We will bring you education and teach you and show you and explain to you, demonstrate to you. If you want, we can even go to site so that you can see the difference in what Bamburi is doing in this industry and why it is indeed the leading cement manufacturing, company in this region. So I'm seeing some questions coming. So before we get those questions, if we have a question for Bamburi, Arthur, while we're in this partnership, we have a question for Bamburi. How do we ask? Who do we ask?
I think the first point of call would be within the Builders and Co-Creators Forum, because that's where you're engaged. And from there, we'll be able to have access. We have a team working in the background to be able to intercept and pick all your questions and address that directly. There's also through the admins of Builders and Co-Creators where you can gather that information. We mentioned that we will be sharing with you at the end of this our own contacts as Bamburi Cement, so you'll be able to get our phone numbers and you can engage with our customer experience team, who then will be on hand to be able to support you. So those are the three main areas that you can be able to get in touch with us.
Yeah, so we'll be sharing their contacts. You know our contacts, but we will also, give you avenues so that in case you do not want to go through us, because you're an independent individual, you can actually call Bamburi, and we need you to give us feedback that you called and they listened to you, because that is one of the things that we are hoping to achieve by the time we are done with this partnership. So we'll give you contacts, we'll give you links, we'll give you websites where you can actually find some contacts and feedback. So I would like to sample some questions, Yeah, I'd like to sample some questions in a few seconds. If you give me a chance to just note them down. Okay, so we're back on. So yeah, we are checking questions from you guys, and there is a question about what of us in Western Kenya. I think after this is about people who are outside Nairobi rather than just Western. People in Garissa, people in far flung parts of the country. How can they gain from this partnership?
So let me make it interesting for you. We actually serve people in the diaspora. So people who are out of the country and who are building locally, we serve them. So it means then if you're within the country, it's a lot easier. We can be able, as long as you can be able to reach us, then we can be able to support you. Second is with technology, it allows us then to be able to have direct discussions with you on phone, or if it's a video call, as long as you have network connectivity, you can get in touch with you. If it's about our products and services, as long as there's a hardware which is near you, we can then be able to support you by delivering our products and our services to where you are. Yeah. So location should not be an issue in terms of our ability to be able to serve.
Location should not be an issue. If you can reach Bamburi on phone or online, they are able to serve you. The other question that's coming is what deals to expect. Our members are used to deals. So are you giving us any deals in this period? What deals should our members expect? Listen well, members.
So definitely we will have some deals for you.
Yeah.
One of the ones that we'd like to mention upfront is a new product that we are launching, which is called Lipia Simiti Pole Pole. So
Lipia Simiti Pole Pole. Yes.
So if you're beginning your construction in the next 4 months, 5 months, 1 year, and you'd like to put that money rather than spend it, we can create an account for you and build your deposits. When you're good and ready and you want to buy the products from us, you can get that from us.
Yeah.
So that is one of the things. Second, in terms of our prices, we are able to offer you very competitive prices countrywide. So we then will be able to engage with you from that perspective. So those two would be the key things that we're able to offer. The third is the technical support and the advisory services that we mentioned earlier. If you engage with us, we're able to support you from that perspective. And for someone who's building, you cannot have enough advice on a good project and a good process for you to engage. If you would like to get in touch with us, we'll be able to share that with you. The fourth thing that we'll be able to do with you is permitting, provide the mobile lab to you, do the concrete testing, do the mixed designs. So all those we can be able to support you. So I'd say those would be the key things that you can expect from us.
Yeah, so the lab testing, but I know one of the things that you people have been nagging us about, and here it is lipia simiti pole pole. Because once you have your quantities and you're told that your foundation will need 100 bags or 1,000 bags, or 800, usually you want to plan for that. So we are giving an opportunity to open an account with Bamburi directly, and over time we'll tell you how to do that, and we start almost immediately. You open an account, and every month or every week you send the money there, so that when you're ready you would have paid for 1,000 bags of cement, it will be delivered to you. And depending on the quantity you buy, this delivery will pretty much be free to your main town, so that it is a cost that you can actually avoid.
And you get statements to update you on how your deposits are going.
Yeah.
So that transparency we talk about will be visible at that point.
Excellent. So as you pay, they'll be able to give you a statement and tell you, oh, so far you've only paid for 600. You had said you want 800, yeah, Kazana, so that you can fill up the 200 before it can be delivered. So Arthur, we are coming to the end of our discussion, and I wonder, I would like you to share with the members, by the time we are done with this partnership, what do you hope to have achieved as Bamburi, and what sort of audience do you hope we would be?
We want an audience we can engage with. We want an audience that will share our experience, our knowledge, our expertise. We want that by the end of this, we have people who have shared with us in their journey of construction, because we want to support you. We would want that this journey will demystify some of the challenges you have around construction, some of the issues that you face in your project, not just cement related, but your entire project. We can be able to support you. Where that is an area we can seek from our partners, we still will be able to engage with them and support you from that perspective. We also want to sell.
Yeah.
So we are hoping that you can sell a lot more cement through you for your project. We are looking that we can provide these good deals that we've mentioned. So you are a direct beneficiary. That whereas you'd be looking to save 10 or 20 shillings on a bag of cement, let's expand that discussion. How do I help you save from your foundation to your roof?
Yeah.
So it's a much wider discussion rather than looking at the unit costs of 10 shillings per bag or 5 shillings here. Let's look at how much will it save you for a wall?
Yeah.
How much will it save you for your windows? How much will it save you for your roofing? That for us is a lot more value as a homeowner. Where do you, the 10, 20 shillings that would be haggling over for a bag of cement? It's important, but we'd like that you look at the value that you get from us holistically.
Absolutely. So we want an educated, builders body. We want Kenyans, because we have Bamburi here. We want Kenyans and East Africans to be people who go beyond the 5 shilling difference per bag in cement and ask, if I go with this brand or with this establishment or this organization, how much will that room cost me? Because at the end of the day, if you save at point A, you will spend it at point B. So it's important that we look at it holistically, and this is what Arthur is saying that Bamburi is here to do. We want to be knowledgeable. We want to be people who take advantage of the fact that we have Bamburi in our locality and that we have a partnership. We want to be members who build without paying, because we have a partner that promises to demystify building and construction and help us walk through that journey.
I will add one more.
Carry on.
One more that I'd like to add is we'd like you to build sustainable.
Yeah.
We'd like you to think about the environment. Think about our children, our children's children, generations that are beyond us,
yeah,
which is value for us. So we'd like to help you from that perspective. We'd also like to help you in your process of construction as you're building, that quality becomes key. And you don't have to compromise on the quality because you're looking to manage your costs.
Yeah.
You can still have an extremely elaborate project, but still have this handling from a way which meets the quality standards. We are here to help you with that.
Okay, thank you. There is a question that has come through. They're asking, given that we have many brands in the market, what is Bamburi doing to ensure that they are above the rest? Like it's a quality above the rest, because there is competition. So why Bamburi? And this is a question from the audience.
Okay, so I'd say that's within our DNA.
Yeah.
In terms of how we go about our manufacturing process.
Yeah.
And our manufacturing process does not begin at, quality does not begin from when the bag is at your doorstep. Quality begins from the point where we begin the extraction of the raw materials.
Yeah.
So it's a journey, and the quality tests that are done at that point. We have quality tests through the production process. We have quality tests when the product is already been manufactured. It's set aside, tested, and once it's deemed to be of good quality, then now we are able to share that. One of the other things that as a company we've done is we've been able to have application-based products. And we are the company that has begun and pioneered this. So you have products that are suited for every stage of your construction. If you're doing mortar and plastering, that is where you're doing jointing for the bricks, we have a product for that. If it's your foundations, we have a product for that. If it's high strength concrete that you're looking for, we have a product for that. So we have application-based products, and we're going into more towards this innovation so that every product is now suited for the job you're doing. We're moving away from an all-purpose cement to have specialty cements specifically suited for your project. It's the same way if you're going ahead with, I'm trying to find an appropriate example, where if you're preparing a meal, for instance, there are certain different things that you look at, ingredients that you want to enhance your meal, your flavor.
Yeah.
So not all rice, for instance, is the same. You have vegetable rice, you have all to suit your palates. So in the same way for construction, for us, we are looking for application-based products because that is what's best suited for you as a homeowner.
Yeah. So research, innovation, precision in application, so that if you're plastering, you're using the right product to plaster. If you are doing a foundation, if you're doing bridges and roads, you seriously think about it. You don't need the same strength of a bridge to plaster the inner room. So Bamburi has done that research and done the innovation in such a way that you're using the right product for the right application. Yeah, and remember, they're all over the country. They will deliver to your site. There is another question, and this is about Lipia Simiti Pole Pole Aka. They are asking, what are the requirements? Maybe the documentation that they require to open this, if you can tell them so that we can begin to prepare, because we want to open this account and begin to pay for that bag of cement every other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So fairly simple. We need a copy of your ID.
Copy of ID?
And a copy of your PIN. That's even if you're an individual. That's all. If you're a company, or you're part of an investment group, or you're a chama that you like to do this, because you're diverse audiences. So we require your registration certificates, we require your, if it's a limited company, your memorandum of association, articles of association, your company PIN, and also a utility bill.
A utility bill?
Yes, that's for a company. For an individual, it's straightforward, just your ID and PIN.
And how about people who don't have PIN? Say somebody who just wants to buy, say, 500 bags of cement now for Kanyamkago, for instance, and they do not have a PIN. Can they still open? Or shall we discuss that after this?
We can discuss that after this.
Yeah.
But the key thing for us would be, we don't want to lock you out on the basis that you do not have the documentation that's required.
Yeah.
If you'd like to pay for your cement, we can be able to sort you out. But the reason we ask for these things is we're also law-abiding corporate citizens.
Yeah.
And that's a requirement to know your customer that has been placed on us by the regulatory authorities.
Okay. So guys, you need your PIN and your ID card, and you need to make a call and make a deposit of 500 shillings if you want, because that's where you begin.
Even
and pay even 100 shillings if you open an account. And I guarantee you, at the end of that month, you will have 50 bags of cement, 10 bags of cement, and you continue when you're ready to break ground. If you already have land, start putting your deposit in, and we will continue to tell you and intimate to you how this can be done. I don't see any further questions. I think we'll go ahead and now unveil our partnership in 1 minute. Yeah. So are we good? So yeah, members, just to launch this, thank you.
As part of the partnership, I would like to share a T-shirt just to show that Builders and Co-Creators is now in partnership with Bamburi. And this is a journey that we'd like to walk together with you, where we can support you in your construction journey.
Yeah, so it says Bamburi Cement, part of you from the start, part of you from the start. So we shall do this after. You may want to use shortly. As we all will. Yeah, so we shall launch this. So shall we? Tumekuja kuwajenga. Tumekuja kuwajenga. Yeah. Tumekuja kuwajenga. Thank you, Uncle. Let's do this.